Hello everyone, I'm Dragonwhoop and welcome back to Minecraft StoneBlock. When we last left off, we were doing a lot of things in the base. There's a few updates that I got to tell you guys that I made. I went ahead because it was just bugging me too much. I moved this guy out here so that way I have easy access to him. Have easy access to this. Everything else is relatively the same. I did go through the base between episodes and I did upgrade all the machines. Added a few new recipes, and due to the fact that we were running low on energy because of all the upgrades, I went ahead and added an extra row. So now we've got 4 rows of this. We also have another dynamo upgrade, the coil ducting, which gives it side access, allows the insertion and extraction through the coils. That way I can manipulate these pipes a little bit better. I moved this pipe down through here, and I also added a tank just for extra storage because notice a lot of these are filling up. And because our energy tanks, this one and that one over here, and our cube are all full, these guys actually take a little bit of a breather. So we actually have enough power storage with just lava that we're doing okay. So but today I do want to work on getting into Avaricia, which is the extreme crafting table. Now that we have access to all the nether stars, or not ender stars, listen to me, nether stars that we could possibly ever want, we now have access to the crystal matrix stuff. So let's look up extreme crafting, if I can spell. Extreme crafting table, which needs a double compressed crafting table, which needs compressed crafting table, which needs a bunch of crafting tables. And I think I have, yeah, I've got these guys on automation. So what we're going to do is we're going to just make a few, and then we're going to make, how do you make the crafting tables, though? Compressed crafting table is just crafting tables in a 9x9. We need a few of them. We do this. We're going to need 9 of those. So, but what else do we need for the extreme crafting? Let's go ahead and get that up while that is working. So we need things called crystal matrix ingots, which come from diamond lattices and nether stars. Diamond lattices are just diamonds, and since we have our diamond chicken, we should be good. So all I got to really do is set these guys up for autocraft. So there you go. There's the diamond lattice. And there we go with the matrix ingots. Just throw those in our system. We should be able to let's look up matrix. Yeah, we should have enough of these. Let's see if we can make 64. We do have enough to make 64. So I don't know how many of these we'll need in the future. That's why I'm making a buttload of them at the start. So hopefully this works. So we should have our crafting tables ready, or at least a few of them. We need 9 of these. May need to make some more. Yeah, we're gonna need some more. Let's just make a bunch. Let's make a bunch. That's 5, 6, 7. Oh, we need enough. Just 2 more. 2 more. There's 1 more. Oh, we're so close. There we go. There's 9. We can clean this and then do this. So double compressed crafting table. All right, let's look up extreme again. And we should, if all is well, we should just have everything to do this. Yeah, extreme crafting. Look at that. And we got the quest for it. So let's take a look to see what's in our chest that we got. Ooh, a lot of Flux Reborn mirrors. Speaking of mirrors, if we do run out of power, again, if I start finding that we're running low on power, I do want to take these voltaic cells and turn them into the solar panels. I think we have the ability to do this, so, I mean, why not? And these guys are not that expensive. It just needs a block of quartz. And the previous tier is just quartz, obsidian, glowstone, things that we have in excess. So we can actually make like an entire, like once we get to the mining, if we need to go into the mining age because it has eternal day, we'll be able to just make a load, like a really big solar array, probably fill up an entire chunk of solar arrays. So that way, all I have to do is just, claim that chunk and have it loaded. And then we have a lot of solar power that is just continuous energy and free. So I mean, technically we have to build the thing for it. You know. All right. So now that we've got this crafting station up and running, we'll plop this bad boy here. This thing is huge, and then it has a few recipes. We can make neutronium ingots, things of that nature. Make a transmutation table, which is going towards, what is that? What I can tell you, it's Project E. There we go. It has many names in the past. It was what was it? Equivalent exchange. You know, it's tossed up in different names in the past. So now that we've got this, we should be able to go through. So now let's see, what else do we need? We need Neutron. You'll need this later to make infinity ingots, to make Avarici items later. You'll need a lot. So today, I think what we're going to do is we're going to fill up that room downstairs with a bunch of these guys. And awesome that they have an EMC value. So if we do get into a Project E, we'll be able to just, plop a bunch of them. But, so let's go into the Neutronium Collector. Let's see how much it's going to cost us to make. So, Neutron. There we go. There's a compressor, Neutronium Collector. So we need blocks of iron, blocks of quartz, some crystal matrix ingots, more blocks of iron, blocks of redstone. Doesn't look like they're that difficult to make. So I will go probably... I can't set this thing on autocraft. Maybe? I don't know. Does this thing have the ability to autocraft? That's a question I need to answer. So let's grab ourselves a crafter and see if this thing can be automated. If not, then we'll just do it manually. So, this thing takes forever to break. We'll put that there, and I'll just do a little bit of wiring. That's not necessarily ideal for any of this in the future. But if this thing can be auto-crafted, or it has auto-crafting enabled, then we may be able to, in the future, autocraft with this. But I don't know. There's only so many slots you can have. You can have 9 slots here. And if this things that's less than 9 items, I don't even know if it can tell how to put them in there. I can try. Let's see. Neutronium. Let's look up that. Neutronium Collector. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't even give me the availability to do that. So that tells me right there that this thing cannot be automated. Which is fine. That's completely fine. I don't mind. A lot of things in this pack are automatable, which is awesome. But other things cannot be, which is also okay, because it keeps us from being lazy. So let's fill this back in, like so. Alright, so we need blocks of iron. Let's just grab a couple of stacks. We need blocks of redstone. Actually, let's get two things of redstone. Shouldn't take that long to make. I'm curious. I know that the crafters, these guys can be sped up. I wonder if this main machine back here can be sped up. Let's dig back in here to it. Yeah, it doesn't have any... things for it, so oh well. I mean, it doesn't have any slots for upgrades. That's okay though. That's okay. It doesn't hurt to check. We could have another one though. Could help out, but we'll be good. So we should have our redstone ready to go, at least a little bit of it. Yeah. And we also need blocks of quartz. So quartz. And we've got tons and tons and tons of quartz. So I'm just going to get 2 stacks. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to pull those out. There we go. Put that back. So now that we've got this, can we look up Neutronium Collector? Missing the crystal matrix ingots. All right, let's look up matrix. There we go. And we'll have to wait for some more. As you can see at the top of my screen, withers are spawning like crazy because we just used a bunch of nether stars. So I may need to bump up how many nether stars we keep on hand to maybe like 3, 4 stacks. Potentially. Let's see, how many do we have in the system? We're back up to 120. That's not bad. It regenerates quite quickly. So now that we've got that, though, we should be able to get our Neutronium Collectors. Boom. Easy peasy. And we got a quest complete from that. So let's claim that reward. So now the next on this quest is all in one, all in one. Which is an Infinity Catalyst. Oh, I can't even say it. Infinity Catalyst. So Infinity. Up. There it is. Infinity. And let's see what we need. Diamond lattice, crystal matrix ingots, nice. We need to get some more Neutron Collectors to get the piles of neutrons. Make some neutron nuggets. So it looks to me like we might want to put these piles of neutrons. How do you make these ingots? So you need nuggets to make the ingots, and then the piles make the nuggets. So to me, it seems like we need to get ourselves a compacting drawer. Which I have one left, which is awesome. So let's go downstairs and put our Neutron Collectors to work. Now this room right here, I'm going to fill up with something else later. But I think this room I'm going to designate for the Neutron Collectors. And this room is just going to be full of them. I'm just going to let it sit here. And oh my goodness, look at this. It's so slow. It's so slow. But what I'll do is I'll have a compacting drawer, say, here in the middle. Does that work? And then we can take our item conduits and go along the walls like this. Go ahead and kind of like map this out, if we will. We'll have all the way across the wall, and then we have some on the bottom, some on top of that. And then we'll have it like branching out, and we'll make it go in here, insert. And this one will be extract, always active. Whoops. Can we speed this up to actually get one? That'd be kind of cool if we could. Now I really can't tell if it's actually working, because the tooltip's up there. So it's at 50.3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so using the wand of acceleration does work on it. So we can get one really, really quickly. 99, there it goes. It should get populated here. There we go. So we do get nuggets, or piles, nuggets, and that. So let's grab my key. And let's lock that just in case I accidentally take the last one out of there. So I'm just going to let this run for a little bit. I will come back and check on that periodically as that goes. I do want to have a bunch of them, but I want to use I do want to try to use Project E to actually get this all set up, because these things do have a value. They do have a EMC value. So that's one thing I just wanted to start on, because it's going to take us a while, I think, to get this Infinity Catalyst. So, infinite. Because we're going to need at least one of each of these. And with how slow those Neutron Collectors go, it's going to take a while for that. And we need an Indus Pearl and Cosmic Balls and Record Fragments. And then Iron Singularities, which is a bunch of iron. And a bunch of gold, a bunch of lapis. So there's going to be just a lot of it. So that thing is going to have to set back on the back burner while we work on other things. So I could potentially get myself another Neutron with what we have. I want to say we do. So we'll go downstairs and put that down there as well. But that's probably as far as I will go. I'll make 2, and then once we get up in Project E, we'll be able to work on it further. and we just fill that entire room up, and we'll just stuff that room full of Neutron Collectors, so that way we just get as much Neutron stuff we can. And then eventually, if it works out all right, we can actually hook it up to the system. Right now, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. So let's put all this stuff away, just in case we might need it in the future. And let's see what's in our box. Ooh, 64 MK. Good. Too bad I'm not using applied energistics. So I do want to try to start working on Project E today. We do have the ability to get ourselves a Philosopher's Stone, which does unlock... it does unlock all the ways of doing it, because we now have access to Ender Stars, but we need Dragon's Breath. Oh, okay, I didn't anticipate for that. We do have the ability to get Prismarine, Black Quartz. This right here, though, Dragon's Breath, we're going to have to go kill the End Dragon. So, in lieu of that, I do want to work on some more Draconic Evolution, because we can start getting the Wyvern Armor, start doing fusion crafting, get ourselves a better tier, a better battery, so to speak. Then we need to kill the Ender Dragon. We have the Advanced Dislocator, which I do want to try to get. Do we have the ability to get this now? It store up to 100 different waypoints, which additionally be used across dimensions. It uses Ender Pearls as fuel. Let's try to make ourselves that, because remember in a couple of episodes ago, I was talking about how it would be cool to transfer myself back and forth without having to travel too much. That way it makes it a lot easier. So it's called an Advanced Dislocator. All right, let's take a look at this. Advanced Dislocator. Yes. So we need Wyvern tier crafting on the fusion side. Okie dokie. So it looks like before we can get into that, we're going to have to get into fusion tier crafting. So in order to complete this quest, it wants me to make a fusion crafting core and a basic fusion injector. So it shouldn't be too difficult. So crafting core, we have the ability to do this. It needs blocks of lapis and a draconic core. Can we make one of these? Yes, we can. We just need the blocks of lapis, it looks like. Alright, so let's just look at lapis. We'll clean this out. Let's just make some blocks of lapis. Actually, let's just grab a full stack. There we go. It may not be a bad idea to teach the system how to do this. Lapis block. Let's teach the system how to make these. I mean, we have many open slots for this crafting availability. As you can see, I've been filling it up slowly. And it's getting there. Alright, so crafting core. Alright. Awesome, we've got the crafting core. So now what else did we need? We need basic fusion injector. So let's look up injector. There we go. And wow, that's really cheap. I want to teach the system how to make these draconic cores. Because I don't think we do know draconic. Yeah, we don't know how to make draconic cores, so now we do. Now we can say draconic, and we can craft this core straight up. I do probably need to make some chickens or do some plants to get some draconium. So how can we get draconium? We can do the draconium dust. Nether draconium, we can do that. Yeah. What other ways to do it? We can get it in loot bags. It comes in legendary loot bags. And that seems to be about it. That's not too bad, but I do know that there is draconium chickens. We can make draconium chickens. There's also awakened draconium chickens. But what about the seeds? Because I do want to split this up 50-50. So in order to get draconium seeds, we need tier 5 seeds. So we're just bouncing all over the place here. We're going from one mod to another. So I'm hoping that this can work with the tier 5 seeds. We need Supremium Essence and a tier 5 crafting seed. So let's... I hate to put one step on... We'll start working towards one thing and then start messing up on the other hand. But let's go ahead and complete this quest and see what we get in return. Another diamond furnace. Nice. We'll put that away for safekeeping. And we'll need to make a room for our fusion crafting. What I may do, I may stick it in here. Because this is a room, yeah, but we may just stick this in here because I think there's enough space. I think that'll work. Maybe. We may need to just make another room for it. I think that'd probably be best. We could, take it off in that direction from the chickens. We can actually put it... yeah, let's do it over here. Let's do it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Yeah, we'll leave that there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't want to disturb that. I don't know. I might need to find some way to make that unsound. Let's just, you know what? Let's do this. Let's just break the block. It breaks the portal. And if we need to place the portal back or anything, I can just do like that. And then anytime we need to place the portal back, we can just put that piece there, light it on. So let's light this area up. It's nothing good. It's not going to be anything fancy. Anything fancy. We'll put this guy here. Then this guy will be, at least 1 block away or so. We need a lot more of these, granted. We'll also need to fill it up with power. But if this looks cool, I'll leave it here. If not, then I'll make a dedicated room for it. I may even move my nether portal just in case, or even move it further down this way, because we've got plenty of space to work. I don't know why I'm trying to cram everything together, because it just seems to me like it'd be best just to come over here, do the crafting, or even set it up for auto crafting in the future and be done with that. So in order for us to get our draconium, though, because I don't want to continue with draconic evolution with, oops. I mean, we've got 82 we can smelt up, and we've got 53 ingots. So I don't want to go any further unless we have the ability to actually get ourselves a replenishing stock of draconium ingots, because those will be used quite a bit if we go any further into draconic evolution. So without further ado, let's see if we can't get ourselves some seeds from Mythical Agriculture. I mean, we need to do this anyway for the crafting, so we'll teach it how to make the basic seeds. I also want to try to get and see if we can make ourselves a Master Infusion Crystal. I think we have the ability to do this because it is unlimited uses. As of right now, the crystals that we have, this guy, we only have about 30 uses left. So I want to go ahead and see if we can't make ourselves a crystal. See if we can find it. There we go. Master Infusion Crystal. It's just a little bit of Supremium Essence, a little bit of the Prosperity Shards, and a diamond. We're getting tons and tons of Supremium Essence every time a Wither is killed. So, yeah, there we go. We made ourselves a Master Infusion guy. Yeah, look at that. Alright, let's see what's in the chest. Ooh, 2 Resonant Conversion Kits. Ooh, that's a really good one. That keeps me from having to do that in the future. Alright, so we'll put that in the system for later uses. I may even teach the system how to make those. I don't know if we'll need to, because I may even have to set it up in a thing, because I heard somewhere through the grapevine, I think I read it on Reddit, that the Master Infusion Crystals tend to be kind of wonky when it comes to auto crafting, because the system thinks you need like X amount when you only just really need to be 1. So we could do like auto crafters. What is it? Crafting. There's like an automation crafter from actually Additions, I want to say. Would it be called a crafter? Yeah, these guys. RF Tools, sorry. RF Tools crafters. And then we can actually set it up to where it will make these guys on demand if we need to. And I can set this up for auto crafting, so it'd be awesome. It'd be awesome. So for now, though, let's see what we need. We need to get our seeds up and running. So seeds, Let's see, go at mystical seeds. We need tier 1. We need basic crafting seeds. So let's teach the system how to make those. Actually, this is in the wrong area. Let's go seeds. Yes, I need to teach the system how to make these. Because everything starts with a base crystal, base seed. So we'll start there. And at mystical seed. So we've got a tier 1 Inferium. We got, let's see, do we have any crafting seeds? No, we don't have any crafting seeds. So, crafting. There we go. So we've got base crafting, which we just taught it. Tier 1 crafting, which is just Inferium around a basic. Tier 2 is just prudence around a tier 1. Tier 3 is Inferium around a tier 2. And so on and so forth. I'm going to teach the system how to make all of these, and then we'll have to go back and teach it how to make... there's even tier 6 crafting seeds, which is awesome. Which we'll have to go back and actually do how to teach it how to make all the essence, because Insanium essence is just in Supremium around the fusion crystal. So let's see if the system does want to make... do I have any essence in the system? I've already started, I think, to make Prugence essence, intermediate, and supremium. So if I decided, hey, can you make me some essence, please? Can you make me some... See, we've got 518 supremium essence. That's awesome. And if you ever decided you want to go down, you can actually go down if you need to. But that does require... killing the wither multiple times. But with us having the mob farm right across the street, right in the other room, we have 47,000, 47.6k of just regular Inferium essence that we can just, use at our whim. Let's grab our crystal and let's teach the system how to do this. How did I get an extra one? What? Did I already start doing prepping for this and I didn't realize it? That may be the case. So we've got 2 Master Infusion crystals. I thought something was weird. So we should be able to tell the system, hey, give me some essence. Make Prugence essence, please. It's missing the... Okay, so I need to redo all of these things. Let's take these out. Let's put them so I can manipulate. We can put the seeds in there. Let's just do it that way. Excuse me? Hello? Okay. So let's start with Prugence essence. Yes, or dictionary with that. That should be good. This one could be that, or dictionary good. And then this one can be or dictionary with the Master Crystal. There we go. Then we can put this in here. So now, if I ask the system... Essence, can you make me some Prugence essence? 10, please. It's still missing. What? Why are you? See, this is the complication I think the people on Reddit were telling me about, or not telling me specifically, but what I was reading about. So let's just cut the middleman. Let's cut all this. Let's just grab some. Let's grab a crafter. We'll go start with tier 1. We need to get this guy. Let's just stack of those. Can I? Yeah. Let's go tier 1. And then make it to tier 2. And we'll go tier 3. And if I need another tier 3, we'll make it that way. But what we'll want to do now is grab ourselves a point. Because this thing does require power. Yeah, flux point. There we go. And let's see. Where would be a good place to put this bad boy? Hey, I know a perfect place. Put this guy in here. Right next to this, probably put it right here. There we go. So we'll put our point on top of it, so that way it can have power. And then what we can do now is we can put a crafter on this guy, or crate. Let's grab ourselves a crate. Got 63 crates. Wow, I must have made a lot of them earlier. We'll put this guy here. I don't know if it has the ability to... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know if it has the ability to pull in from the... It doesn't look like it. So, let's grab this flux point. And let's put it to the side. Like that. And then what we can do is have a crafter here. Or we could do... I think we can do... yeah, I know what we can do. So that way it always keeps an ample supply on hand. Yeah, let's do this. My idea is... Let's get a controller at drawer controller. I got a controller slave. I need a drawer controller. So let's grab 2 of these, and let's make 1 of these. Oh, can I get a drawer, please? Oh, I remember. I was about to say I thought I had a bunch of drawers. I remember where I put them. Right here. Just for safekeeping. So let's make the controller, please. Just do that drawer. Compacting drawer controller. There we go. Make a drawer controller. Put this bad boy in the ground right here. And let's grab some of those drawers, which I have in my bag. Which is for what reason why I decided to just keep them in my bag. We'll do like this. Like, because you have... What kind of essences do we have? We have... Oops. Essence. We've got Inferium, which we've already got stored. We got Prudence, Prudentium, Intermedium, so that's 2. Supremium, that's 3, and 4. I don't have a place for Supremium just yet, so we can put 4. And there should be enough room here. Let's grab our axe. Take some of these down. And then what we can do is we can just have the system, once it fills up, has its fill, then we can just basically do with what we want. The Prudentium, make some Prudentium, and it's probably gonna, yeah, missing. Let's just do this. It's gonna make 30 and it's gonna stop. Yep, that's all I need. That's all I need. So we can have Prudentium in here. And then as we get more and more and more, I'll fill this guy up with all of this. And then once we have enough, we can have 60 or 256 of each. I think that'd be all right. So let's do this guy here. Teach this. Let's grab a stack of Inferium. Actually, grab a couple of stacks of Inferium. And put this Inferium here. Because it's going to need a lot more Inferium than it does any other thing. So we're going to set this up to remember all of that. So now our first recipe, we want to teach it how to make Prudentium. So we want to have results of the crafting. We'll go with the further output buffer. I don't know how I would do this. I may need to go back and do like a bunch of tier 1s if I'm going to do it this way. Because we can only have one crafter doing 1 at a time. That's fine. Yeah, I can have crafters stacked up here. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. And then I can just break into this wall and just pull out the back. That works. That works. All right. So let's grab another crafter. Let's grab 2 more crafters, actually. 2 more, and then we'll go even further. So let's make some redstone torches. And go tier 2 crafter. Tier 2 crafter. And if you're wondering why I'm going all the way to tier 3 with these guys and it's not necessarily needed, is because the tier 3s are actually a little bit faster than the tier 2 or tier 1. So that's why I'm doing that. Alright, so let's grab 2 more points, get those crafting. So now what I can do is I can actually have, let's get an exporter, which we have available, and I put this on the back side over here. And we'll connect it to, should be, yeah, there we go. We should have access to this thing here. And we can use our cables like this. And we can then export all of that. Yeah. Then we'll have this guy running around, going down underneath. Little complicated, I know, but trust me that there's a method to my madness. There's a method to my madness, and then we can have all this going down all the way out, and there we go. So what I will need, I guess, would be another crate. Maybe. Let's see how it works with these crates, and then I can probably work better with the crates. Let's grab another crate. I should grab 2 more crates. And then what we can do is put these guys up here, make it nice and neat. And then we can grab these guys and go like this, this. And I'll need to put this one on the bottom. Actually, I need to put a lot of them on the bottom. Oh my goodness. You know what I could do instead? Since this part is hidden, I can do this. Grab my exporter and export all of this to the side. Yeah. So grab me 2 more exporters. 2 more, please, if you don't mind. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. So while we're working on all that's working, so prudence would be the output of this. So we can continue constantly fill this guy up. So our recipe here will be this in the middle, and then this, and this. Right? And it makes prudentium. So all will go to, let's see, result of crafting operation will stay in the input buffer. Result of crafting operation will go to output buffer, but remaining items like buckets will stay in input. Yes, apply with that. So external C. As you can see here, it's keeping that infusion crystal there. And as we get this going, I can do this. So I want to do this one on a funky color. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. So brown, and this one will be insert on brown, and then extract, always active on, let's say black. And all of these will be extract black, always active. Extract black, always active. And then this guy down here will be, that will be nothing. But this guy here will be insert on black, and there won't be any outputs. So that should work. So now let's grab some more essence. Oops. Inferium. Let's grab a bunch of it. Put it in this guy here. And then we're going to need some speed upgrades. We got 4 speed upgrades. So might need to put a stack upgrader there too. Let's grab 3 stack upgrades. Oh, complications! Complications. Alright, so we'll put 3 in there, and then when that stack is done, or at least 1 stack is done, there we go, I can do this. And then now this thing will fill up like crazy. Yeah. And then what we can do here is this one is extract on brown. We want this one to be insert on brown. So now we should say always active. And this guy should be filling up. Well, as fast as it'll go. And then we want this to be extract on... Alright, so once we complete this circuit... So how would I want to complete this? That can continue up this way, so I should be able to run the cabling like so. There we go. And we should now... Mr. Enderman, please. I'm busy experimenting. Hopefully these things will work. So we should be getting a drawer. Yes. We're slowly getting prudentium essence there. So the next one we need, since we have another one of these, we're going to need 1 more. which is no big deal. So is our exporters done? Yes, our exporters are done. And technically, now that I think about it, I could technically only need one of those crates right there. But yeah, I'm gonna be sneaky. I'm gonna be efficient. I'm gonna be wasteful. Not that it's a big thing. All right, so we connect this up, and we also want Inferium Essence go in there, and Inferium Essence go in there. Now that we've got that, this guy I want to extract on blue, and this guy insert on blue. So this guy should be getting Inferium Essence. Yep, Inferium Essence. So now we can set this guy up to remember the jewel. I want to remember the jewel, so that way the jewel doesn't get extorted. So we want to do this XC, like we said. And then we want, actually, no, this one would be stay in the input buffer. So we want a stack of this. So this, and this. With this. Apply. And get it to make some. We need power. So let's grab my points, which should be done. Oop. Point there, point there. Power, dragon, yep. And this one, there we go. All of these guys should be getting power. And as you can see, it's making Prudence Essence. So now, what I want the second recipe to do is I want to take that Prudence Essence with the same crystal and make Intermedium Essence. And of course, it automatically, like, did away with that. So I do want XC on there. Grab this crystal back out. Before I put it back in there, I want to make sure this XC apply. There we go. So now it's all the Inferium Essence is going out there, and then it populates right there. We're going to go ahead and lock all these. Once it populates, I'll lock it. But that should work. And then the third one, last but not least, I'll need one more of those crystals. Where are they at? Where are you at? Crystals. There you are. Only need one more of these guys. And then we can set this guy in here to remember. And then again, what we'll do is we'll grab the Inferium Essence and teach this guy is going to have 3 recipes. So it needs, this one goes to the internal. So it's this, and this. With that. And then the second recipe is going to be internal. With this, and this. Oop. Yeah, internal. And before I could apply on that, I need some more of this. So I want 2 stacks there. Actually, do 4 stacks. Actually, let's do that. Then I want this. Take the crystal out. So that way it doesn't perform any more operations. And then, excuse me? There we go. And I click remember. So that way, no matter how much gets shoved out of here, there's going to be enough Prudence Essence so that way it has a massive backlog. I'll do the same thing with this one. Eventually. But at least I could do that. And it should be inputting. I don't know why it's not inputting. So this one will be purple. And this guy will be insert on purple. And then extract on black. Yes. So you should be getting essence now. Slowly, but you should be getting essence. So that is how that is going to take place. And then you should be... Once you're making the Prudence Essence, let me turn it off. Excuse me. Turn it off. So I need to make another recipe here. So I'll put the crystal in there. Boop, 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 boop. Is this the right one? This makes Prudence to Intermedium, and then this one needs to go even one step further. Okay. This needs to go one step further, so I'll need to do this, forget, and then remember. We got to go this, this, and then it's going to be internals, internal, all, apply. And then this guy, I'll have to turn it on just to get it to register. So remember, and go. All right, I'm going to turn it back off. I'm going to have this guy here to remember these little spots. And then the third recipe will be this, and this with the crystal to make Supremium. And then this Supremium one is going to be external C. Like that. So remember, turn it on. There we go. And then Supremium Essence can go right there, but we get, we could technically make Supremium Essence if I added another one of those things. We'll see. I mean, I may just, anytime we need Supremium Essence, I may just turn on the Wither Killer and get Supremium that way, because that's about the best way to do it. Maybe. I'm not sure. But these guys should continue running. And it should just completely go. And we should have no issues. I'll check on it here in a few. And see if there's any problems. But this guy, we need to get our stack upgrades. Stack. There should be 2 stack upgrades. And we should need some more speed upgrades. Which I need, what, 5 more? 5 more speed upgrades. Well, while that's working, we can do this. And 1 speed. And this with that. These guys stay, these crates stay completely full of Inferium, so that way these guys can run. And we can also go even 1 step further and make speed upgrades for the transfer of this. Because that's going to be where the price point, or not the price point, that's where they're going to be the hold up with making all this. So instead of auto crafting one way, we're taking the liberty and we're going auto crafting a little different way, but in the same, where we're making what we need as we need it, kind of like what we did over here. As you can see, being a few episodes later, we're full. Tiny dry rubber. This crate is full. So once this guy gets full, one of these gets full, the respective machine will fill up, and then that's it. It'll stop. So it's not gonna. These guys won't be running all the time. So anyway, excuse me. I think I'm getting sick. That's not good. But anyway. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy the episode, please do remember to give it a big thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, or any tips, tricks, or anything that you would want me to build or do or say in the or build or do in this pack in the future, please let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to keep an eye out for part 2 of this video, because this is where we're going to get really in depth with seeds. This was just a precursor. To get our seeds crafted. I don't think we're going to have any issues when it comes to seeds. So like if I wanted a tier, I wanted a tier 3 seed. It's still missing that. So I need to hook this up to the system to keep it from doing that. But anyway, thank you again so much for watching. And until next time. See you later.